Entonces, el blanquito y vacunado. Y este niño
Hey, what's up, people? This is your homie Afralicious coming at you. Now, I know it's been a while. Hey, I know y'all miss me, right? Who missed me? You miss somebody? Please? Anyway, I came up here because I got something to talk to y'all about. Transformers, man. Let me tell y'all something right off the bat. Transformers is something I kind of grew up with. My cousin introduced me to him. He was like, Tony, check this out. He had a bunch of them in his room. And he was like, look. And it was his truck. And I was like, this is a truck. Then like, I was like, oh snap! It's a robot too. You know, after I heard they were gonna make another Transformers game, after all the movie ones that were kind of mediocre, I said, you know what? I guess I'll check it out. I didn't get too excited about it. I pre-ordered it. Yes, my game, baby. I'm not really into it as much as I used to be. You know, die, Autobots! Oh, you can't do that! Well, okay, so here's the basic story for Transformers War for Cybertron. Autobots don't like Decepticons. Decepticons don't like Autobots. In the midst of that, stuff gets broke. Hey, you can play Autobot campaign first or the Decepticon campaign first. It's whatever you want. I suggest y'all play Decepticon campaign first. Autobot campaign is harder, and it's honestly, I'm a Decepticon person, and I have to say it's a little bit more fun. There's a lot more different kind of things to do. You not only have boss fights, but you get to clash with the Decepticon characters that you recognize and stuff. And the Decepticon campaign, you just find these nameless Autobot dudes and Zeta Prime. Now, graphics, as far as graphics are concerned, it was really cool. It was crazy. Everything's blowing up. They really brought it to life, and that you felt like you were on that planet, not just little pieces of different places. You know, it felt like you're really on the planet. That being said, it wasn't too. The way it looked didn't vary too much. I mean, basically, let me tell you something. You had Autobot stuff, and then you had Decepticon shit, and then like. It didn't really vary too much. It got pretty redundant, and the images kind of it didn't get too bad where you got bored and you were like, man, this is not too great to look at. But it did get to the point where you're like, okay, there's nothing fresh. It feels really smooth. You can go from robot to your vehicle form at any time. The vehicle controls are just like the robot controls, which I love, by the way. I hate it when they switch that kind of stuff around in Transformers games. It makes the game 10 times harder than it needs to be. They keep the controls tight as a vehicle. It's not any more difficult than moving around as a robot. And you don't feel like there's a disadvantage in being either form. You can go through a level in either form, and you'll do fine if you're good enough. And something else that made Transformers War for Cybertron a lot of fun was all the online components. Like they had online multiplayer, online co-op. Multiplayer was off the chain. That was a lot of fun. Now, you know, co-op, I'm not a real big co-op person. I don't like co-op that much because people don't play by my rules. Did you just take my Energon Cube? Play co-op with Tony, you gotta play by Afralicious's co-op rules. I get all the power-ups. You know, that was my Energon Cube. That's rude. You best watch my back. I take all the credit. You best watch my back. It's a lot better. It's a lot more in-depth. It feels more complete. It feels like there's more thought put into it. I enjoyed it. There are a couple hang-ups here and there. Ha! Die! Burn in the pit, Autobots! I have a couple problems with the game. There were a couple times while I'm playing, and I actually got stuck. I couldn't move around at all. And I was like, man, I would attach myself to a turret, and then once you detach, I couldn't move, and I was stuck. And it came to a point sometimes where I have to actually restart the level because I was stuck for so long. It really sort of drew me back a couple of times, a couple of glitches here and there I didn't really like. But other than that, it was a lot of fun. Transformers War for Cybertron, 4 out of 5. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't the greatest game I ever played, but it was very solid. This is a 10 out of 10. No, a 10 out of 5. A bajillion out of 5. A million out of 5. It's the best game ever! I You're gonna love it. You better. If you don't love it, you're a damn communist. That's what you are. If you don't love it, you. So hey, this is Afralicious signing off. Y'all take care. You know, do your thing. Eat your vegetables. Say your prayers. Do your push-ups. Till then, you know, it's not just a hairstyle. It's a state of mind. All right. Peace. One shall stand. One shall fall. Why throw away your life so recklessly? That's a question you should ask yourself. What? Can't play video games?